So let us go on. I have to talk to Ekris, the Ekris. Okay. I become a member of the House Varun and now must speak with the High Council to find out what is happening in Dazra. That is down here. What did you think of that, Easy? I thought that was kind of stupid myself. Okay. So this is their beautiful city that's been destroyed. What is this place? This is the bar that we were in before. Okay. I'm just wandering around. Who are you? You have nothing to say? You don't want to talk to me? Okay, whatever.
Great Serpent keep you.
Okay. Oh, here's a door. Where does this go? Varun home. Can I just go into people's homes? I guess I can. Notepad. Paper tray. They all have these switches. Oh, I see. Okay. Sanctum Universum Volume 1. Spiritual Guide for After the World's End by Keeper Achilles. All people by nature desire to know. This is the maxim of the philosopher, the start of our most ancient discourse, and the continuing truth that unifies humanity's current diaspora in its cradle around the yellow sun. The death of Earth may be cause for wistful reflection is time as the center of humanity recedes ever further into the past, and living generations find it so removed from their existence as to amount to nothing more than historical trivia. Our technology and culture advanced to forms that would be scarcely recognizable as human to even our recent forebears, and yet we still identify as part of the same lineage that first tamed fires and notice that certain of the lesser heavenly lights seem to move in patterns. This taming and noticing, the vital combination of act and reflection, is what separates us from all other beings we have yet encountered. This is the foregone essence of humankind all people desire to know. The subjects of that knowledge may vary across different cultures, epochs, and individual proclivities, but the need to know, to draw existing knowledge into new combinations, and to expand what exists is ever present. Even the simplest of us seeks to know their neighbor or themselves or their work. Nor more ambitious intellects may seek to know the truth of galactic superstructures or the social origins of modernity. That pursuit unites us as a single race more than any biological coincidence or historical lineage can. This is a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of crap. Just all word garbage. That's all it is. It's just garbage. Yeah. The Sanctum Universum is just all word. Oh. Joining the keep. Dear Mother and Father, it has been a long road, but I have officially been accepted into the keep. I was hoping to tell you this in person, but training begins immediately and I must depart within the hour. If little Myro misses me, tell him I have begun my sacred service to defend House Varun and serve the Serpent's will. Training will take several months, and I will be permitted to return home after, but for now I must say goodbye. Narek. So I was supposed to come in here to get this. Okay. So he got... The keep is their military, I'm assuming. And that's all it was this one room? That's it? Okay. But where did the other people sleep at? Hmm? Okay.
The Great Vindicator.
Vindicator.
Move. No loitering.
No loitering.
Vindicator.
It's over here. Nothing? Nope, just goes around in a circle. Well, kind of. You can't get through it. Okay. I'm glad you guys didn't follow me through and get me trapped back there. Hmm? So what's over here? This is called Goods Exchange, so it's a store.
Committed a grave offense to the system.
I'm
That-
trying to keep strong, but I fear I may be losing my mind.
You feel you're losing your mind? Why? You don't have much for food, do you? You don't have much in here.
You have no place in our city.
Really?
Were it not for the council, you would be cut down, as you should.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, McCullough's journal. Revenue is down once again, unsurprising given the state of emergency, but the Grey Serpent still provides to his faithful and has provided me the means to keep my head above water. The vagrants in the city frequently come by to pawn their items, most of which are stolen, but I do not ask questions. When they inevitably default on their loan, I am able to resell the item for a good price. Yeah, that's the nature of loan
Do you
sharks.
have any rations to spare, Makola?
No. I have weapons and ammo. And if I did have rations, they would cost credits like everything else. You should buy a gun and shoot a growth yourself instead of leeching off of hard-working people's backs.
What happened to make you such a jaded bastard? In times like these, we should be helping one another.
You say that, but I have not seen you give to the needy, or offer rations to the hungry. Seems all you do is take. Now, buy something or leave.
Oh, sure.
Wow!
Yes?
Well, he wouldn't even talk to me.
Get away from me,
Get
husk.
away from me, Husk! Wow, Andraja, I'm not impressed by your people at all. I agreed to become part of House Baroon, but I am not impressed.
Vindicator.
You complain about not having any money, but yet you won't even deal with me. Bathroom? Is this your bedroom in here? Nope, this takes me out. This is the, okay.
Everything we have ever worked for, gone in an instant.
We will rebuild, darling. Everything will be all right. I promise you. It was not a very nice home anyway, huh?
Your jokes are not helpful.
I apologize. I am just trying to put a smile on that face. It has been so long since I have seen you smile.
I do not understand. How are you like this? How can you be so relaxed? We are homeless.
The house and our belongings, they were nice, and I do miss them. But they are not you. You, my love, are my strength. As long as I have you, nothing can break me. Everything will be all right, love. I promise you.
You're romantic. You always know what to say.
Why are you guys sitting?
I am glad to still have you by my side.
The guards overheard my neighbor forsaking the great serpent.
What a fool.
What a fool.
I have not seen him
I
in
haven't
days.
seen him in days.
I like your outfit.
Indicator.
I like your outfit. Where'd you get it? So you guys weren't even sitting together.
Indicator.
Okay. I mean, you were there, but you weren't even sitting together.
What do you want?
What do I want? I don't know what I want. Okay. I'm just trying to get to know you people. Some of you have lost all your homes.
My brother lost his wife and home in the catastrophe. How can anyone be the same after that?
You can't. You just can't. It changes you forever. Is this goods exchange? That's where I went in before, right? Because I came down this way. Yeah, I think I came down that way, I think. Is this the guy that doesn't like me? Yeah, it's the same guy. Yep. He won't even talk to me.
Salutations.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
I pray this experience is enough to lead Borhol and Amila to repair their relationship.
Okay, let's go up here. We got a gate. I'm just being nosy. Oh, that's who I'm supposed to talk to. Okay.
Proceed.
Proceed.
This city. I can hardly understand what I am seeing. How did we end up here?
So what is this? Is this the where the High Council goes to? Alright, this is who I'm supposed to speak to with the High Council.
The things they expect me to accomplish. Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor, Vindicator?
Well, Malabar says work on the morning device must proceed. The High Council told me to help your project. What's going on here?
At the moment, obviously a great deal of nothing. Have the High Council to thank for that. Politics and expedience rarely pair well.
So they all have mascara and eyeshadow around their eyes. Malabar says work on the morning device must proceed.
Did he now? How magnanimous. But approval is approval, and I will gladly take it. I will spare you much of the technical detail, as I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the scaled citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way.
Always.
I can imagine that without the speaker to issue clear directions, things have been difficult.
Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and everyone realized they could potentially use it for leverage.
Typical.
What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating.
No use complaining about the past, time to move forward. I've been here 10 minutes and the council is already annoying. You should be grateful that I'm here and that you can continue work. Why do you need the council's approval?
The council just so happens to represent the 3 houses under Varun's banner.
Yeah.
Who are also entrusted with various aspects of running, well, everything.
Yeah, without the speaker.
Each of those houses needs to contribute something to the project, so the council is the final stopgap. Were the speaker here, he could bypass all of it with a wave of his hand, but, well, you have already seen the state he's in.
Well, no use complaining about the past. Time to move on. I've been here for 10 minutes and the council is already annoying. You should be grateful that I'm here and that you can continue your work. I don't like any of these. They all kind of speak down. No use complaining about the past. Time to move forward. Yeah, let's just go ahead and go with that one.
Indeed. All must serve. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work. If you're here, the council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed up the process.
I doubt they'll listen to me.
The first convert in generations. The only one to have heard from the speaker since the disaster. Oh, I think they will listen.
Will they now?
House Fetal owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. Al-Skadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the speaker, and for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex, fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
So, astrophysics, it certainly has the potential to redefine what we know about the universe. Fascinating isn't the word I would use to describe it. It's not something that will help me get rid of the phantoms. I don't care about it. Yeah, it certainly has the potential to redefine what we know about the universe.
Yes, exactly. I am glad I am not the only one who can see that. Does nothing to make the loss any easier, but still. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy.
Yes, I've noticed.
Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy.
Oh, really?
We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties. While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications.
You mean like a bomb? I'll take whatever I'll take anything that can give me an edge. Unproven technology against enemies from outside our universe? Sounds like a great plan. Well, I'll take anything that can give me an edge.
The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice if you have the materials. And depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage.
Okay, you can now craft grenades. If you got something that can help me, okay, how have things been affected by the disaster?
Just look around.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure you have at least some idea of how much we have physically lost. A huge portion of the city is just
gone.
Gone.
Along with homes and people.
Those left behind are struggling. Supplies are limited. There is so much work to be done, and we are all just so tired. I hope that eventually we can return things to the way they were, but we must be realistic. That will take time, and I suspect a great deal of it.
A great deal of it, for sure. What do you know about the experiment in the Citadel?
Not enough to have prevented it from happening. If I had any idea it was going to turn out like this. It had been Inasco's primary goal for some time. A way to recreate Jinan Varun's encounter with the Great Serpent. Everything we knew about grav drive technology, every scientific advancement we'd made in the last 100 years was poured into it. Towards the end, I was just so exhausted. I asked for a brief time off. Had I not, I would be trapped in there with the rest of the science team.
Sounds like you got lucky. Perhaps the Great Serpent had other plans for you. You had no way of knowing what was going to happen. Yeah, you had no way of knowing.
Of course not. I left the project weeks before the disaster, and at that point, we were nowhere near ready. Some breakthroughs were made shortly thereafter, and they ran the experiment. And here we are.
So somebody rushed it. Somebody rushed it through. If you've got something that can help me, I'd appreciate it.
Yes, depending on how much trouble you're getting into. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex, fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
And didn't we just already go through all this? Okay, I guess we're done. So what did he give me? New item. Poison. Oh, it's a blade. Poison reinforced Barum Schism? Okay. So I now can make grenades, huh?